to Straight Like That, your go-to channel for honest reviews on products, travel hotspots, must-try eats, and top-notch services. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. All right, so I am back. I have another review. I'm actually doing 2 reviews in one day just because these items that I'm showing you guys, I need to use these right away. And so, yeah, had to do these videos back to back. So anyways, today we have another package. And so in this one, I really do need it as well. There's a couple of things that I need to do. And so I actually saw this on TikTok. It came across my For You page. And so I'm like, you know what? When did this even happen? When did they make this thing? And I actually went to go and view the person's live that was actually selling this item. And she was really nice. And she just gave me a lot of information on it. And so I'm just like, okay, I am very curious. I am very interested. Let me buy this thing. Now, I will say it did take a little time to get to me. I wouldn't say a month or anything like that, but I would say it took about maybe 2 weeks, maybe. The initial day it gave me was like, oh, it'll be there in a week or something, but then it changed. I don't know what happened. I'm just happy that it's here and hopefully it's not damaged because I have not opened this thing up, and if it's damaged, I'm gonna be really, really sad. So the price of it was very reasonable as well. I'll put that information down in the description box as well, so you'll be able to see how much it is, and maybe it's, you know, pocket friendly. I hope so. Anyways, it was pocket friendly for me. And so, anywho, we're gonna stop talking. We're just gonna open this thing up and see what's inside, okay? Da-da-da-da. So it did not come within a box, because you know sometimes like when they ship things, it's a box within a box. But as you can tell, it came out of bubble wrap. So I am so happy. So far, there's no indication of any damages, but we're gonna see. And so this is a portable wireless printer. Yes, portable wireless printer. And so you should be able to do the follow. You should be able to do US letter paper, 4x6 gap label, which comes with, I believe all these come with either one. So the US letter paper comes with 1 roll. The gap label comes with 1 roll. The 3-inch continuous sticker paper comes with 2 rolls. The 2-inch continuous sticker paper comes with 1 roll. And then the 2x2 round gap label comes with 1 roll. So it depends. So the price does depend on what you get. This is what I got because I wanted to try different rolls. And so it's a no ink printer as well. Yes, you heard that right. No ink printer. I need a printer that is not going to suffocate my pockets, okay? That ink, it adds up, all right? It adds up. And so I need something to kind of, you know, alleviate some of those aches and pains right now. And also this is you should be able to do like connect your phone. It says smart app, so you should be able to connect your phone to this thing and print out like different images that you want to do. It's a 6-pack of thermal paper. You can use it for business, you can use it for your office, education, household, however you want to use this. So I'm super excited, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bust this thing open, okay? All right, so just an FYI, this actually does come in different colors. I chose black because that's just what I want to do. I want to just have a simple color and go from there. So I think I saw like pink and like, you know, blue, or like a light blue, a light pink. So they do have some cute little colors that you can use. And so this is the pack, right? So here's the pack that it comes with, right? And here is the star of the show, the printer. So put it in there pretty well. It does come with a cord. All right, that's the cord. And how does the thermal paper work? It gives you instructions on how to use it, right? Pretty sure that's gonna come in handy. How to use the label printer with a Chromebook, okay? So it gives you some instructions on how to do that, right? We want to turn it over, make sure that we look at everything so we're not confused. And then this is the app printing quick start book. So Once again, some instructions. Always turn it around, make sure you're not missing out on anything. And then this is the instruction manual. So it does come with an instruction manual, read through all that, right? So we'll know what we're doing. And also, does this come with 2 cords? So I have 2 cords here. So we're gonna see what this is about, right? They both look the same, I believe. Are they the same? Yeah, so they're the same. So can't go wrong with having more than 1 cord. And let's go ahead and take it out the pack. Alright, set this to the side. Alright, and so it does show you, right, on the back end. This is awesome that they have instructions everywhere so you don't miss anything, right? It might be showing upside down, I'm not for sure, but that's how it looks so far. This is what it looks like in the front. Sometimes I like to keep instruction stickers on stuff so I'll not forget. And then I'm like, you know what happened to that? What happened to those instructions? Well, you threw it out. So there's a little tab. I'm pretty sure at some point we're gonna have to pull that out. And then it has like these little ridges right here, right? It has these little ridges, like the same one that you get on, like, I don't know, the little plastic stuff. You kind of rip it off. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be helping me cut the paper off and all that stuff when it comes out. And then we have these here. So it just pops it open like that, right? And it looks like we already have maybe some paper in there already. So far, so good, right? Okay. And just pop it back down. And yeah, let's go ahead and try to get this thing started. I believe the cord that we were looking at goes on that side. There's nothing really on this side, but yeah. All right, let's go ahead and set it up. And I'm assuming this is the power button. So yeah, let's set this thing up. All right, so I went on ahead and connected with the app. All right, so basically I just scanned the QR code on here to take me right to the app. And I was able to download the app. And so make sure that your Bluetooth is on. And you want to make sure that this is on as well, because you will be connecting the app with the printer. And so in order to get those connected, you have to have the Bluetooth on. And then you will need to put in like your email. They'll send you a code. You'll put the code in. And then from there, it'll take you to a screen where you will start pairing the device to the app. And so as soon as you see the printer, make sure you click on the printer. It'll connect, and then it'll take you to your home screen. And now I'm going to show you. It's gonna go here first, right? So it'll go here, and then when you have selected your paper link, so for me I have the U.S. legal selected right now, and it's selected. And so from here you should be able to see now what options you have in terms of like printing whatever you want to print, okay? And so when you get to that point, like I said, you'll be able to print off what you want. And then also earlier, I know we was talking about these cords. So these are 2 different cords. And so I found out that, let's see, what page was that? One cord is a USB-A to USB-C. So that's cable 1 for Windows, and then USB-C to USB-C cable 1 for Mac. So these are 2 different cords. I'm assuming this one here is for Mac, and then this one here is for Windows. And I want to say it's probably Chromebook, because like I said, they gave instructions on how to connect with your Chromebook. So it may be just for this, right? And so also it tells you on how to use the paper. So in order to know what side you need to print on, you can actually scratch the paper a little bit, and there will be some sort of blackness that will indicate that's the side that needs to be shown. And so I scratched it a little bit earlier, so I'm not for sure if you can actually tell, but there's like a little dark scratch right here. And I believe they already had this set up to where I would know where it's at anyways, the correct side. And so I believe you can also do it with these rolls as well. So these are the rolls that came out of the box, and it shows you like what side to print on with the stickers. So I'll be using that here in a minute, but right now I just want to see if this thing works. So let me push these over. I'm going to, it's going to be kind of hard to show you guys, but all I'm doing is like pulling this paper up and towards me, and hopefully I'll pull it out long enough, right? So I'm going to see what we can print. So let's find something to print. I don't know. Let's see. I want to print like a document. Let's see. Oh, and then like if you go on here, you should be able to see like the different prices of stickers and everything you can get. Labels. Yeah. See? So it shows you different options. You do have like another screen. That's more like for, I guess you could say, your profile, and you can do my order, unpaid, ship, returns, all order, my address, my coupons, feedback, clear cash, video tutorial, version, help, and then my bucks, which is 1,000. I'm not for sure what that is. My bucks. So that's what it shows. Not for sure exactly what that is again, but image translate, AI painting, cartoon avatar, handwritten erase. So you can, I guess, buy those features. But simply, I'm going to be using this just for like printing. I'm not going to be doing too much. So anywho, I'm going to see if I can find something real quick and I'll be back. All right, so I'm actually going to use one of their templates and see how it looks. And it says paper setting. You can choose, well, can't choose it, so you can choose either text or image. I'm going to do text. Then you have the option of doing like fixed, dynamic, or clear. What does fixed look like? No difference really. Dynamic and then clear. Clear just kind of takes out this black background of this template that I'm using. And then density. So let me just show you. So this is what the text look like. That's text. That's image. But like I said, I just want the text. Fix, dynamic, clear. Clear takes out the black part of it. So I'm gonna take it back to dynamic. Then you have density, which is light, medium, and dark. I'm gonna just put it back where it was. Copies, I'm just gonna do one, and then print range, you can do 1 page. So I'm just do 1 out of 1, basically, and let's just print. It almost sounds like a game. Like a Nintendo game or something. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a game. Okay, so let's rip this off. Hopefully we did it on the right side. And I don't see anything. You guys, I may have done this wrong. Not for sure, but I'm not seeing anything. That is interesting. It says print complete, but I don't see anything printed. Well, there was a little something on that side, on the other side. So maybe, could it be maybe that I did this incorrectly? I don't know. Let's see, printing side should face up to print. Okay, so the only reason why I did not take this out is because I thought they already set this up for me. Okay, so let's see here. Now, it's probably gonna take me a couple of tries. So yeah, let me try this again. I'll be back. Okay, so I figured it out. So even though they already have the paper preset in these printers, I would suggest taking it out, flipping it, because if you look at this paper, right, when I was trying to print it earlier, it was like flipped up at the end, and that's how it's in here when you take off the sticker. So I'm thinking automatically it's already set for me to print, right? And it's not. So it needs to be downward. So you have to take the paper out and do it downward so the paper is facing this way. So I was able to print this when I did that. So let me just choose one other thing because I want to show you that it was the user, not the printer. Okay, so I'm just going to do something random and let's print it. Boom. See that? Do you see that? Like I said, it was me because I thought they already had it pre-set up, but yeah. Okay, so boom. And I will say that this paper doesn't feel like paper, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like computer paper. It is sort of thin. Definitely have a thermal type of feel, but I'm pretty sure you could probably still write on it or whatever you got to do. It's like this little to-do list. You probably can just like write down like what you want to do. But yeah, that's the regular paper that comes in here, the letter paper that already is installed. So just remind yourself to take it out or whatnot. All right, so this one right here, this is the gap label. So this is the one I probably use for like shipping stuff. And then this one would be like continuous sticker paper. So you can make stickers with this if you would like. And then these are like just the little round stickers. So I'm just gonna do a couple. I don't want to use too much of my product that I've ordered. So yeah, so just before I go or come back, you should be able to adjust these little gray pieces right here. So, you know, you'll put it right there where it shows like the little paper, the little arrow, and then adjust these. So, you know, it's not sliding all over the place. So I'm just going to play with it real quick and just come back and let you see. All right, so I couldn't really find a good example for the label. So I'm gonna print the best that I can on a label, a sample label that I found online. So here we go. You'll get the idea. Okay, so it's done. All right, so this is just the top of the last one I just did, but this is how it looks. Okay, so pretty useful. I think it did all right. That's the little sample that I found online, so it may not be the best, but it did what it's supposed to do. All right, and if it's not the right size, it will come up. I was looking at a, you know, the error that came up, but it was saying like if it's not the right size, go to settings and reset it. So it will, you know, pick up if it's not the right size, and it will allow you to go to settings and choose the right size that you're trying to print. So that's pretty intelligent. All right, so hopefully I have this right. This is a sticker that I would like to print. This is what I'm going to be printing. Hopefully it looks like that. Ooh. Okay. And I'm just going to rip it off. And so at least you guys, the little cat's head. Let's see. What else did it print? So that's just the part of it that got cut off. So I'm definitely gonna have to play with that more, but at least it did that much. And I'm gonna see if this actually comes off. It does. Yeah, it didn't print the whole body, but it's okay. It says paper settings, mix match, printing may affect quality, reset. I'm gonna just say no for now, but maybe if you click on no, it doesn't do anything if you do image. But I put it on the right setting, so I'm not for sure why I didn't do the whole thing, but this is what we have. Like I said, I might have to just try it a couple of times and see if it worked, but I don't want to waste product right now. But yeah, so far so good. All right, so I enjoy using this printer so far. I love the fact that it is inkless. I don't need ink for it. There's no place to put any ink. And also, I think it did an amazing job on what it's supposed to do. Just like this and this, and the label. If I had a better sample, could have showed you a better label. And then also the sticker, which I also need to play with as well. And like I said, it comes with your rolls, your paper, letter paper, that first one. It comes with the continuous stickers, I believe, or I'm sorry, this is the label. The continuous stickers, if you want to do stickers, the round stickers, and yeah, so very, very, very impressive. The technology is impressive. You can do everything from your phone. You can hook it up to your computer and print things off from your computer. I'm going to be using it to print some things off my computer, but I'm also going to be using the app as well, because I believe that if I have it in front of me, in my hand, why not, as I am on a go. And also it shows you the history as well on here of you using the printer. And then there's like the other apps you can use. Now, I will say, if you go to File, you're going to have to connect like your WhatsApp, Facebook, Gmail, Messenger. If you use that option with the File, you can see that. And like I said, you'll have to connect that if you want to use that option. You can do image. I believe image, you can go to like your camera, or from a file, it says JPG or PNG supported. So just know that. And then you have those templates to mess with as well. And yeah, and then they have like, I believe, customer service on here too. If you need to get in contact with them, online service, you can reach out to the online service as well and ask them questions. And let's see, what's this plus sign? You can add a device or scan your device. I believe that's like when you're setting it up. And yeah, so I like it so far. I hope that, you know, I can keep it for a very long time. It does say if you don't use it a lot, it does recommend that you charge it like every so often. So it says they recommend to charge the battery fully before using, and then also please charge it every 3 months if you don't use it for a long time, to avoid the long time natural loss of the lithium battery and cannot be charged. So you want to make sure that every so often you do charge it, because you don't want to lose that longevity of the lifespan of the printer. But yeah, so good so far. I don't know, I might have to give this a thumbs up. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in to Straight Like That. If you enjoyed today's review, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you'll never miss an update. Also, please make sure to drop a comment below letting me know what you would like to see in my next review. And until next time, keep exploring and stay awesome. Bye, guys.